Hello everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is ABBEY GERTRUDE and I'm going to be talking about truncations and wildcards. So please pay attention and listen to me because it may be productive in your day-to-day activities, in your schoolwork or at your workplace. So I'm going to go to my folder here for information literacy, then I'll open up my work, then I'll go to truncation and wildcards. So I organize my work in PowerPoint presentation so that we are all shabby and unorganized work. So this is how it looks like. You see how smart it is? Yeah. So you guys can open my work for improved results. So here, this is how my front page looks like, and it is truncation and wildcards presented by ABBEY GERTRUDE. So under my content I have truncations and wildcards. I will talk about its introduction. I explain to you more about truncations and wildcards. Then we shall talk about the truncation itself, which is the star. Then we go to the wildcards, which is the question mark, and the wildcard, which is the dollar sign, and how to use them effectively. So we shall start with truncation. The star. The star is used to find multiple word endings placed at the root of a word. Example, educate. Educate, which is E-D-U-C-A-T with an apostrophe then an N, which is education, educator, and educating. When to use when a word has many variations to save time in searching. So that's all about the star truncation. So we shall go to the next one, which is the wildcard. I usually call it the wildcard when it is wildcard actually. So it has a symbol which is the question mark. So in its details you have the question mark, which is its symbol, replaces one letter in a word, helps find spelling variations. Examples, which is woman. Woman is like between M and N there is a question mark. So in active sense you can write it as woman with A or women with E. When to use, like when unsure of the spelling for Britain and versus American spelling. For example, color, some people write it with C-O-L-O. So the question mark comes between the O and R, whereby in British we write it as C-O-L-O-R, and in American English we write it as C-O-L-O-U-R. So that's what we have about that. So let's get to the wildcards, which is the wildcard, which is the dollar sign. So the dollar sign, which is also this, is used in some databases, replaces 0 or 1 character. Example, again we are using the example of color, which is C-O-L-O, then we put a dollar and I, which is color, which is the spelling C-O-L-O-U-R, as we said earlier on in American English, in American spelling, then in British spelling it is C-O-L-O-R. When to use, when searching for slight word variations, like very slight word variations, we can use that one of the dollar sign. So it depends on the database being used. So it also depends on the database being used. So we have how to use them effectively. This shows us how we can use them effectively or how we can work best. We have combining with keywords and Boolean operators. So when you combine the keywords and Boolean operators, it becomes perfect. And then avoid overusing. Can give too many words. If you overuse values and you give too many words and you look disorganized or shabby. So use in academic databases and search engines. So you can use them in search engines or academic databases. Always check databases. Always check database rules for symbols. Yes, always check them out. So this is how to use them effectively. Hope guys are learning. So let's go to our last slide, which I think is our conclusion. So of course, in my conclusion, thanks for viewing. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe and follow for more interesting videos. Thank you. I remain ABBEY Gertrude. See you next time. Bye bye.